Hello everybody, this is Jeff, the Hawaiian Mechanic. Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be replacing the water pump in my 2015 Silverado. Okay, so you're gonna need a few things to do this install. Most importantly, the water pump. I got this from AutoZone. This is a Duralast brand. Duralast comes with a gasket, which is really awesome. And of course, the water pump. Now, the water pump is pretty close, almost identical to the original manufacturer's equipment, which is AC Delco water pumps. Now, they didn't have the AC Delco in stock. The price was $159 for the AC Delco, and this was $103. And you know, I haven't had any issues with any of the Duralast products from AutoZone, so I opted to go with Duralast. You're also going to need a breaker bar. So I got a couple of sizes here because I don't know which one's going to work better, the long one or the short one. I use this to move the tensioner out of the way to loosen the belt and get the belt out of the way. You're going to need a inch-pound torque wrench, a 10mm socket, some coolant with Dex Cool. This is the 50/50, the ready to use, which means I don't have to add any water to it. So be sure when you grab your coolant there that you read it carefully, because I almost grabbed the concentrate by accident thinking it was the half and half or the 50/50. Also, I've got a drain pan and a bucket, a moving blanket. That's to try to catch whatever coolant leaks out when I pull out the old water pump. So having the right tools whenever tackling a project like this, you know, makes the difference between a smooth installation or a horrific installation. And I can never say enough about having the service manual. The service manual kind of gives you an overview and just the fundamentals, right? On how to attack the project. And also, most importantly, the torque specs. You get it straight out of the manual, in print, and you know it's specifically for your vehicle versus trying to get it off the internet. Now, I've done that a couple of times, you know, in my haste, trying to figure out what the torque specs are for a specific nut or bolt and getting the wrong information. If you don't have one, get a service manual for your vehicle. So with that said, let's start mechanicking. All right, so got the water pump out, and that's what it looked like right there. We're gonna need to clean the mating surface right there for where the gasket goes on. And then there's this little post right here that helps line up the gasket, make sure it's in place, kind of helps you so it doesn't like slip out of place when you're reinstalling the new water pump. So I'm just gonna go over really quick and just clean the surface and make sure that all that junk that's sitting right there gets cleared out as well. So I just kind of taking a look at the old one here. And I was listening for any kind of clicking sounds or anything like that, because I know that the water pump was kind of going bad because the temperature is kind of fluctuating When I accelerated, then it'd go back to normal. But if you listen carefully, you can hear a clicking sound right there. Hear that? That's the old one. Then when we get the brand new one, nothing. Nothing at all. So you can tell. That the other one there's got a clicking sound, which means that it's starting to go bad. And I'm glad that I caught it. It really suck if I was like far and away from home and then I had the water pump fail. So yeah, this one here, no clicking noises at all. Let's keep mechanicking. All right, gang, done and done. So just make sure that the belt is seated properly on the pulleys, and you should be good to go. Now I've added some coolant, and all that's left to do now is to turn the truck on and let it idle for a good 10-15 minutes. Have the heater on so that so everything circulates through the engine and through the heater core and everything, and that should purge any air that's in there. So, and again, you need to check your reservoir to make sure that if the level does go down, to add a little bit more, and you should be good to go. Well, okay, that's it. Another project done. Now, a lot of the stuff that I've been doing on the channel, a lot of it's going to be like maintenance stuff that you have to change, and no way of getting around it, because like anything else, like human beings, vehicles do age, parts do get old, and they need to get replaced. So my truck now, I think, is pushing over 145,000 miles, getting close to 150, and there are some cases where the water pump will go clear to 200,000 miles, and there's some cases when the water pump doesn't even make it to 70,000. So water pump, it's just one of those things that, will have to be replaced sooner or later. So I nipped it in the butt, so I'm done with that. You know, and there's a few other things that need to be replaced down the road just because of age, not because they're going bad. It's probably a good idea to do it while I have the time than to worry about a part failing while I'm on the road in the middle of nowhere. So if you guys like the content, please smash the like button and subscribe. I got a couple of more videos coming up on other repair stuff. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll leave a link to the parts that I used today in today's project, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is your Hawaiian Volcanic. Aloha.